dang, all I could really do is just look at videos on like how other people were feeling and what was I to expect. And I might as well share mine too. So here we go.
Different reasons on why we have to get the procedure. For me, I was having weird symptoms. Like I decided to miscarry. Well, I didn't decide. I decided to take the pills to allow the baby to pass through, and I thought everything did.
And just to clarify, the weird feelings and symptoms that I had, it was like a Friday, and I started spotting. And I think at that point I was cramping. The next day, I had asked my niece, cause she just had her baby. I asked her, I was like, did you cramp or anything or spot during your pregnancy? She said, no, you need to go to the doctor. I said, my appointment is on Monday, so I'm gonna figure it out. On that Monday, I already knew. Something in me already said that this, like, the baby not with me no more. And I know that because I was taking the classes, They have you, well, the program I was going through, they have you take the parenting classes. And that Sunday, I remember doing dishes, and I was like, I don't even want to watch this video, which is completely unlike me. It was completely unlike me. I didn't even want to watch the video. I was talking to my sister. I kept saying, I think the baby is gone. I don't think this baby is here anymore. And it's just something in me. I can't think of nothing besides my intuition. I felt disconnected. I felt like, I keep saying she, but she or he wasn't here anymore. But yes, that was the weird symptoms. And they did find out that the heartbeat was not beating anymore on that Monday. So yes, they gave me two options: to either take the pills to, I guess, the abortion. At that point, it's like an abortion. You take the pills and you do it that way. Or you can naturally just allow the baby to just like leave your system, because nature would do what it's gonna do. I said take the pills. I don't wanna wait. So now I'm at the point where I did do that. Sorry, my eyes red. I don't know if it's like I don't know. I went to the doctor today. I'm unrelated to any of this. Like, remember, this is from August of 2024. I don't know why my eyes red, but I just took the pills. But what I'm explaining is that I did take them, and then I don't know if it's anxiety, whatever I'm gonna explain as, something wasn't right.
I'm just feeling symptoms like I'm having hot and cold sweats. I'm like, is this normal? Like, is it just my hormones coming back together? And then, I don't know, I'm cramping today. My flow, it wasn't heavier. I was a bit restless, but I couldn't sleep, like I'm still up now and it's super late. Luckily I came in and they found out that there were pieces still inside me that could possibly be starting to get me sick. It could have been starting the fever and the chills and why I was feeling like that, which I'm so happy that I came in. The other thing is with me is the ER, so there's people who are literally dying.
So yes, I get to the hospital. I tell them I'm not feeling okay. And honestly, it could all be in my head, because at this point it's time for me to go back to work. I already took the pills to just let the baby pass through. I think it is anxiety. It's some depression. I still can't function, which is why I ended up at the ER. I don't know. Maybe it was an infection about to happen, but that was just my story. It may not be yours. I don't know. I just know I wasn't feeling okay. And then let me tell you, I was in the hospital for like 12 hours. Imagine pulling up to the hospital at 9 o'clock in the morning, just like, hey, I just want to get checked out, make sure I'm cool. Now they're like, oh, you need to have surgery. So I'm in there for like 10 hours. I mean, my mom came. The dude that I was with, he didn't come. He was at work. we're no longer together. Not that that's important, you know, but he was like, but why wouldn't this be important? You know, whatever. We're not together anymore. But I felt so neglected on top of going through this. But then the doctors themselves, they were just like explaining to me like it was short staffed and we're here, and that made it so much better. But then I was also so scared. But never disrespected them. I just told them my frustrations and they understood. You know, they were really nice people. I was so scared for the surgery, but I also was ready to start it, you know? So that's just kind of where I'm at. I'm about to go into the surgery eventually.
But they're finally getting me ready. I mean, I have to get it done. You know, I just had a point where I wanted to leave because I felt like I wasn't being heard. But I'm still here. So this is the before. I look cranky, not because of what's going on, but because of my whole day. I've been here since 8:30 this morning. It's just, and it's, what time is it? It's 2. IV is making me feel weird. Alrighty. So I'm gonna let you guys know afterwards, like how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, and what happened. Alright. Bye.
Alrighty. So that was just the day of that I was there. I did write down some notes on how I felt after, because I did make a video, but I didn't really look that good. So I just wrote down the main points. 1, make sure that you have all of your belongings. Me, I had to be transferred, of course, to a different room. So they put all of my stuff into a bag, which is kind of normal at the hospital. They do that when you move from room to room. The only thing that was like the most annoying to me was the IV that was in my arm the whole day. It was aching. It was aching so bad. I'm just like, switch the needle, like switch arms, like do what y'all need to do, but they would not do that. So hopefully that's not an issue that you have to go through. But the IV, that shit hurt so freaking bad, which made, by the time I had the anesthesia, I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but I had the sleeping medicine and it stinged a little bit. But honestly, it wasn't the medicine that sting. It was the fact that my arm, no, I don't still have the scar. Honestly, I kind of do. I feel like I do still have that little dot, whatever, y'all can't see it, but yes, it hurt so bad. So like I said, they took me to the surgery room. I've never had surgery like that, even though this is considered like a minor surgery. It was just nothing but bright lights. I confessed to them, like I just said, that I was so scared. I was so scared to even be in there. And they were very comforting. Again, they were just really nice and just talking to me through it. Like it's normal to be scared. And then they gave me the medicine. They're asking me questions. Eventually I dozed off. The surgery itself, it didn't hurt. Obviously I didn't feel it, so you won't feel it either. When I looked on Google, they said it's about 5 to 30 minutes of a surgery, so it's pretty quick for them. You know, me, it seems like I went to sleep and woke back up. When I did wake up, I do remember having cramps, man. Cause it was freaking tools and stuff in your kutakata. Like it was some tools down there, and then the whole thing itself, it was some cramps. I don't know your pain tolerance, but just know that so yep, they gave me some warm pads. I kept falling in and out of sleep until my ride had got my mom had got off of work earlier and she came and got me. Let's see. I just know that after the surgery, like by the time I did get home, because I had to leave my car there because I didn't know I was walking into surgery. I didn't know. When I got home, I was just relieved that it was over, you know? I keep saying I keep saying I don't know if I told you guys, but my baby, she started She lost her. You see how I keep saying her and I don't even know, but maybe that can just be in my head to make me feel cool. She lost her heartbeat at 9 weeks. And like I said, you just know. It's like a feeling, like, you know, it happened. And I'm so sorry if you are going through this, you know. You may recover in a day. You may recover in a day or two. My bleeding wasn't that bad. It wasn't even like the physical pain that was bad. It was the mental, how down I felt, how I just felt like I lost everything of life. Like, it really felt like it was life, because it really was life inside me. So that was the hardest part. So that's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. This is 10 months later where I'm actually able to make a video. And hopefully, if it's just one person, I don't know, just somebody years later where I say I went through it and I know it's not easy. I'm not sure what to say to you besides just saying that I can relate and you're going to get through it. You're going to be okay. But you gonna feel all of the feelings of what you're feeling right now, because I felt them. I'm still feeling them. I'm just able to be coherent and, you know, go to work and live and have my social life and be okay. I still look like I want to cry now. I did tear up a little bit during this video, you know. And sometimes you just want somebody that, like, know what you're going through, to understand and feel you. And just understand, just for those few seconds, even if it is. So I hope I can help. I really didn't want to make this too long, but I did just want to, you know, put my thoughts out there. If you do have questions on, like, anything, and it might be things that I just forgot during that process, then very much, you know, definitely ask me, because I had so many questions and I was just looking for somebody I could relate to, just like a real person, you know. So hopefully I could be there for you. And I can't wait to see you grow throughout this process. Much love to you, okay? All right, bye.